Hello everybody, Hollowix here, and welcome back to another amazing Helldivers video where today I will be going over the ultimate solo D10 evacuation mission guide. So, let's get right into it. Alright, and we are in. So, before we start with anything, there are a few things that I want to go over. One, I highly recommend bringing at least 1 or 2 sentries. For multiple reasons. The first reason is because, especially on difficulty 10 squids, you're going to get overwhelmed. And it's not even a matter of skill. There are going to be a lot of them. And you are one person. So, having another gun shooting just is a massive help. Secondly, probably set up a sentry nearby or be constantly checking your generators because the flying overseers will fly over your walls and they will just start chipping away at your generators. So you're going to be up here fighting and all of a sudden your generators are both going to blow up because there was a couple flying overseers over here just chipping away at them with the grenades and their assault rifles. And third, deal with harvesters before they get anywhere fucking near your generators. Okay, I cannot stress that part enough. Harvesters can one-shot practically every single structure. So doors, emplacements, sentries, and generators are not excluded from that list. So, deal with harvesters before they get to your generators. Now we're just gonna close that door and just let our Tesla tower go to work. And we're just gonna set up here, waiting for harvesters. Now you can bring any loadout that you want. Any loadout that works for you. I'm not gonna tell you what to bring, but I would highly recommend the Loyalist from the Truth of Forces War Bond because for shield overseers, it just ignores the shield and the plasma ball will just shoot around it. Great for horde clear. It's really good against flesh mobs and voteless. I wouldn't recommend using it on harvesters or leviathans. It doesn't do anything, and I haven't tried it against stingrays. Wouldn't recommend that either. Just because you could just use your primary for stingrays. With the Halo AR, the MA5C, I think it's called. Not exactly 100% sure, but it takes like 2 mags with it, and then the stingray comes like straight out of the sky. Really, no problem. Like, we're probably gonna get an example here. Good news. I don't believe that stingrays and leviathans will actively target generators. So I think you should be safe. But again, not 100%.
Have a taste of democracy.
And if what I'm saying isn't true, I apologize. But I have never seen a leviathan or a stingray target the generators before, so I'm just going based off of my knowledge on the subject. Because yeah, they're gonna put up their shield. It's not even gonna matter. We're just gonna shoot right through it. And then the Tesla tower up here is just going to be doing most of our job for us. Yeah, just close the door, set up a Tesla tower far enough away so that the Tesla tower doesn't target the door, because I think that can happen. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I have seen my Tesla tower target the door before. Well, it looks like that's not going to matter anyways, because I don't think we're going to have a door here in a minute, but that's fine. The door has served its purpose for now. But yeah, just close doors as much as you can. But when you see a harvester, probably either A, open it back up, or leave a few doors open. On this map, there's only the one, which is fine. That doesn't really matter that much. It's a nice little funnel, especially for solo players. But if a harvester shows up, leave a couple doors open, or just reopen it, because the harvester will just one-shot the door with its beam, and nobody enjoys that.
Administering freedom.
And whenever you have resupplies, just call them down wherever you think you might be. Okay, it doesn't matter if you already have like 3 resupplies up. I would recommend just calling them down wherever possible, so that if you end up needing the supplies, you have access to them. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Now, on these HMG emplacements that are scattered around, save them until you are dealing with harvesters or, oh, I'm blanking. The flying electro dudes, I forgot their name. I said it earlier, I'm drawing a blank.
Say hello to democracy.
We're just gonna stock up on ammo real quick.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Stingray, there we go. Yeah, save the HMG emplacements for harvesters and stingrays, or bring your own, which I would also recommend. Because God knows you can't have enough firepower. See, he's gonna go in for a strafe finally, and then we can just mag dump him with our assault rifle, and he's already on fire. 1 magazine with our assault rifle lit the bastard on fire, and 2 will kill him. And you don't really even have to do very much with the HMG emplacement. See, with our assault rifle, the Stingray is down and out for the count. Now, we are dealing with our first harvester here, which is surprising considering this is difficulty 10. Now, we are just going to get nice and close, and we are just going to light the bastard on fire. Really, really simple, really effective way, and it's already dead. Beautiful. Now we're just going to deal with all of these overseers. And we can do this because we are letting our sentries deal with the bulk that comes through. And we already have our Tesla tower back, so we're going to call that back down in the doorway. And also on the city maps, Thief agents will also randomly show up, which is good. Bad if you're using the sentry and want money requisition, because the Tesla tower does not discriminate against who it shoots at. It will shock everyone and anyone that gets too close, including you.
Sending down equipment package.
See, these Thief agents are actually being kind of smart by staying back and away from the Tesla tower. We're just going to run back here and make sure no flying overseers are at the generators. And yeah, those guys are about to die. Yep. So yeah, unless you're wearing the arc-resistant armor from the Cutting Edge War Bond, I wouldn't recommend going anywhere near the Tesla tower. What you can do though is, if you want to walk past, you can just start crawling. And it just will not care about you. The moment you stand up, however, it's going to start targeting you. But you just get down on the ground and the electricity doesn't give a shit. I'm surprised those two Siege agents aren't being targeted. Definitely thought they would have. We're gonna just top up on our health, grab another stim. Yeah, once you get the fundamentals down, and you know what you're doing and you know what to look out for, this just becomes a cakewalk, basically.
Sending down sentry.
It becomes a great way to farm metals.
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
Just an all in all good thing to do. If you do find that you are struggling, however, switch up your loadout. Insanity, the definition of insanity is trying something over and over again and expecting a different outcome.
Throwing grenade!
So if something's not working, don't continue trying to use it. Switch it up. Because what's the harm? You're already failing. Now we're gonna head up here, get ready on this HMG emplacement, and he's gonna start going in for a strafe, and we're just gonna mag dump him out of the sky before he even has a chance to get to us. And I missed quite a few shots there as well. So you don't even have to have the best aim.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any Leviathans. That is the most surprising thing that I have
Freedom
seen.
forever!
Obviously, Leviathans will be here and they will show up. I'm not sure why they're not showing up for me. A little weird. They're more of an environmental hazard than anything anyways, so I would just recommend ignoring them. Because the moment you actually start to deal damage, they're probably just going to fly away. And then another one's going to come back and it's going to have full health. And then it's just going to be a whole cycle.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
See, now, they did break our test the tower, which is okay. Because thankfully we're on a city map and we have Siege agents. And we also have this really low cooldown sentry as well. And we can already get it back. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to toss it a little bit more forward.
Sending down sentry.
So that we can just walk in here freely. We're just going to chuck that over there because they're all fighting over here.
Administering freedom.
So we're just going to toss that and just remove that entire direction. There were some Siege agents over there. That is my mistake.
Sending down equipment package.
That is that it was an oopsie daisy.
Never mind.
But yeah, at this stage we have 6 rockets launched. Our door is gone, but that doesn't really matter.
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement.
Okay, well. So yeah, another interesting thing about the Tesla Tower is when it hits something, it can jump.
According to the front.
So what just happened was it just targeted... Our generator's being attacked? What is that beeping sound? But yeah, what just happened was... the Tesla Tower targeted that Overseer. And it launched the arc into me. Now there is an enemy on the HUD. There was one anyway. Might have been in the wall. That is a pretty common bug from what I've seen, is them just phasing through the floor. Really nothing to worry about. Now this is our last rocket getting ready to be launched, and we only died once, and we didn't even die from an enemy. We died from our Tesla Tower.
Have a taste of democracy.
Which again, really avoidable if you just stay the hell away from it. I got a little too close apparently. But yeah, this build that I'm running right now, the Cluster Bomb, Cremator, Machine Gun Sentry, and Tesla Tower, I've had the most luck with this build. If you guys want to modify it, if you guys want to switch it up, you can. I'm not telling you how to play the game. I am simply telling you how to succeed if you are struggling. And that is our last missile. And everything's dead.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Shuttle inbound.
And now we just get on the Pelican and we get the hell out of here.
This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown.
But yeah, if you just follow this tutorial, take my knowledge into account, and apply it to your game, you should definitely have a lot of an easier time.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
That's the hope anyway. And that is it for today's solo D10 guide. I hope you all have enjoyed. I hope this helps you in one way or another, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Good.